Okay.
Say, can't you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleam,
Okay. All right.
whose bright stripes and bright stars through the fair peace fly, all the rappers we
All right.
held.
Yeah. Yeah. Hello? That's not Kimberly. It's we're supposed to be. That is not Kimberly. None of us are talking.
Good luck to both teams tonight, and let's get ready for some Wildcat soccer! Winner of tonight's game will be playing winner of Kai B and Zilla.
And good evening, ladies and
quick
gentlemen.
reminder,
Here, this
concessions
special
is open.
presentation,
Head on over
postseason
to
soccer
concession,
here
buy
in the
yourself some tacos, $2.
SCAC
We have
West.
ensalada,
The
Go out and
Toppenish
support your
Lady Wildcats
soccer.
facing off against the number 3 seed of the SCAC East in the Lady Connell Eagles. Here, moments away from the beginning of this postseason contest. Both teams, well, different type of seasons. Connell Lady Eagles coming in and finishing their season under 500. And as for the Toppenish Lady Wildcats, finishing second in the SCAC West. Looking to move on here and face the winner of Kai B and Zilla. What a contest we're going to have for you here tonight. Second straight season, the Lady Wildcats have gone to the postseason, and they're looking to continue that tradition and see here if they can reach a state berth this season. If you're joining us, my name is Antonio Tony D. Dominguez. We work multiple sports, multiple things. Going to call the action here this postseason for the Toppenish Lady Wildcats. Perhaps a handful of home games here in the district tournament. We're about to find out who's going to be moving on to the second round. And this is, luckily for the postseason in the SCAC, this is not a loser-out contest. So loser of this game is going to just drop down to the consolation bracket. They're going to be taking on whoever the loser of the Kai B Zilla contest is going to be, I believe. Let me have a quick check here. And so here we go, kickoff, ready and underway, and immediately Lady Eagles try to be aggressive on offense, and that ball is going to be headed out of play. Chilly night here, about mid-40 degrees here live from Toppenish, Washington on Bob Winters Field inside Wildcat Stadium. It's going to be a tough game, you could say. Maybe not a lot of goals are going to be scored here in this contest. Of course, the last time these two teams met up was way back early on in the beginning of the season, where the Wildcats were able to come away with the win 3-1 in that early season matchup. Here's the Connell Lady Eagles, have that one slip out of bounds, and then we immediately try to get it back into play. Successful season for the Lady Wildcats once again, finishing second in the league, at least on the west side of the league at the SCAC. Have been very, very productive. I've had pretty much some even scoring terms of goals, leader in the scoring, Rihanna Hernandez, followed by Jalen Ramirez and Natalia Verduzco. So those three have been spreading it around in terms of scoring. And you can either say that's a good thing, or you can say maybe to a certain degree that's a bad thing. I don't think there's anything wrong with having either of the teams being capable of scoring in any manner. When you're working as a team, that's one thing you want to see, is just have your teammates have your back. If somebody's just having an off night, it's a good thing to know that somebody else can come by and like, hey, I got you here tonight. Corner kick from the Lady Wildcats, trying to get it inside the goal. They do. Trying to settle down there with the ball. Brianna Arias. Excuse me, that was Cynthia Lupero, and already Lady Wildcat is down on the ground right now, perhaps a little bit shaken up. It's early on and it's cold. That's all we can say. We're going to go ahead and try to look. Right now is just attending. Let's see if she can get up. And they're going to be able to get back up. Alina Gonzalez momentarily down. Taking their time, and that ball back to the Connell goalkeeper. Sends that one out. The Wildcats immediately back on it. That was just Yesenia Cruz working, but she loses her dribble. Maybe Escamilla had a touch on it there. Wildcats. Esmeralda Ramos. An attempted slide tackle. Stopped there momentarily for an infraction, and this time Michaela Torres having to come out. He's going to send that one away. Connell Eagles, remember, coming in under 500, finishing the season 6-8. We're going to have to do some work here versus a tougher opponent in the Lady Wildcats. I've seen some success. I've had some pretty good wins, the Connell Eagles, but they're definitely going to need to have a great game here tonight to be able to move on to the next round. Esmeralda Ramos. The ball now still in the middle of the field. They're going to have to reset that one. Torres. Out to Verduzco. It's just going to pass this one off to Julissa Landa. Landa getting it ahead. Nadia Cisneros. Jaden Ramirez trying to close down on that one, not able to. That ball's going to remain with the Lady Wildcats. Straight to Verduzco. Trying to get in the middle. Lady Eagles right there, playing some defense. Eliminating that threat. And this ball will stick with the Lady Eagles. There is Natalie Mendez of the Connell Eagles, making sure to make it difficult. The ball almost lost. Connell Eagle defense. Trying their best, trying to be in position. That's all you got to count on here in this contest. This is postseason. Anything can happen. Ball being kicked around, and finally, there was Julissa Landa able to get a handle on it. It's going to send it up ahead. And right back to Olivia Escamilla. Put it back in play. Up ahead, and offsides call on the Wildcats. Lady Wildcats finishing the season 10-4 and 2 draws. 10 wins, 4 losses. To go along with the 2 draws, 16 games. Tied versus Royal, tied versus Walouk. A contest that perhaps could have been won one way or another. But nonetheless, the results are the results this season. Julissa Landa trying to move the ball there. Kyla McGrary. There's Verduzco with a good shot. Cynthia Lucerero. Landa back to the middle. Jada Ramirez. Ramirez, oh, lost it. I had a good breakaway there possible. And now Cynthia Lucero again, and that ball going to be out of play. Later Wildcats with their front 3. When scoring's going to get done, it's going to be from one of them 3. Pretty even in terms of scoring. No real apparent leading scorer this season. You can say all 3 of them are more than capable. And there the Connell Lady Eagles not able to get through Nadia Cisneros. Kyla McGrary. Bar is still remaining with the Lady Eagles. Back into play. Nadia Cisneros trying to get something there. And it's going to send it right back to the goalkeeper, Michaela Torres. It's a good play there. You want to bail your defense out, eliminate any danger. Any Wildcats midfield now. We'll look to make the good pass to Ramirez. Oh, almost had a handle on that. Perhaps could have had a free shot. Now Julissa Landa is going to let this one go. It was almost there. Gina Ramirez was just as a good soccer player as she is a good basketball player, knowing when to cut there. Just couldn't hang on to the dribble. Would have had a great shot, a great opportunity there to get the first goal. Julissa Landa there, battling in with McGrary. And Landa right back to Verduzco. The Wildcat defense trying to close in. The midfielders trying to do some work. Yesenia Cruz along with Esmeralda Ramos. That ball back in bounds. Landa with a good header. Cruz try to get in. Ramirez, oh, almost had a breakaway there, but the Connell Lady Eagle defense, and right now, oh, again, Cruz. Connell Connell Eagles doing a great job there, not letting the pressure get to them. Anita's just, you can almost feel she's just an inch away from breaking away. Landa with the long shot, and that's going to force the Connell goalkeeper to come out and reset things. What a cold evening it is here at Wildcat Stadium. Lady Eagles again. Midfield. Right there, Verduzco. It's going to force her. Alina Gonzalez. Cruz. Trying to find Jada Ramirez, just a little bit out of position on that one. Julissa Landa focusing to Ramos, who's pushing the Connell Eagle around. And Verduzco having to track that ball down and fight for possession, and that one's going to be off the Connell Eagles. So possession will go back to them. It's been a little bit over a year since the last time the Lady Wildcats were in this position. And that ball just shanked off the foot of Julissa Landa. No one can blame her. We're sitting at the mid-40s right now at the end of October. It's a cold one out here in central Washington. So McCrary, the one to inbound. Let's see what kind of defense. They've drawn back about 6 defenders. Julissa Landa will recollect. Right back to Natalia Verduzco, sending it up ahead. Esmeralda Ramos with Nadia Cisneros, has to send it back to Cruz. Cisneros to the middle, and an offside going to be called first. And the Connell goalkeeper is a little slow to get up. That's the second player here tonight. Lady Wildcats. Have Julissa Landa down there for a little bit. They're taking their time. She's able to get up. Looks like they're just letting the pain subside here as quickly as possible. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you're on the Toppenish Wildcats side, what a tremendous sports season we've had. 3 different sports, winning 3 league titles in total. The boys cross country, the ACAC West cross country champions for the boys side. Volleyball for the first time in a long time. The Toppenish Lady Wildcat volleyball team, ranked number 6 in the state. What a great position to be in. They also won their first SCAC West title in over who knows how many years. What a great coach for the volleyball team. And it is everything. I mean, when you get the correct coach, when you get the right culture in there, anything is possible. And clearly rebuilding from, what's been one could say some pretty tough seasons of Wildcat volleyball to sit through and watch through, and certainly for a player playthrough, that's just unfortunate. So now their goalkeeper is going to have to come out for the Connell Lady Eagles. Karen Santiago Lopez. And they're going to have to send in their reserve goalkeeper. To have a chance. And let's see, you know, that unfortunate injury. The Toledo Wildcats are going to be able to survive here. Lady Wildcats. Right back to it. Setting up their defense, and of course the Connell Eagles are going to be able to kick this one away. That one right to midfield, ball right, but not before a foul being called by the official down on the field. There is Alina Gonzalez with the shot. Should I say an opportunity to regain possession. The Wildcats trying to keep it away from the Connell Lady Eagles there. And wisely just kicks that one out. Lady Wildcats trying to keep this ball away from the goal. This time that ball off of the Connell Eagles. Also, you know, you gotta, you know, we mentioned the success of other sports this season. I mean, you gotta give credit to the Lady Wildcats here for the girls soccer varsity team as well. We've had some pretty good success the last 3 seasons or so, building, changing the culture, getting some minutes in, you know, having some of these players committed to some extra practices, to some extra sessions, and just being able to find a way to win games and being able to find a way to win. You know, in the past, again, much like some of these other programs, just had been tough going during the regular season. Right there, and team out of bounds. Connell Eagles will retain the possession. I mean, when you work extra hard, I mean, you put in those extra minutes, those, you know, extra practices on your own. That's what it's all about. And when you do that, obviously you come out with the results that you want to see. Coming up here midway through the first half. Ball up, Ramirez racing towards it, and goalkeeper for the Connell Eagles having to come out. Mind you, this is the reserve goalkeeper coming in for the injured starting goalkeeper for the Connell Eagles. Verduzco, right back to Landa. Gets it up ahead, Nadia Cisneros trying to get in the middle of the field, breaking through. Cruz fighting for possession and now sends it back to the middle. Good timing there. Stuck in the corner with it, takes a shot. But quickly, another one, Cruz. Deflection ball in the middle. Oh, and just a little bit off, and ball still in play, but goalkeeper with a nice save there. I mean, you can tell the attack is almost ready. I mean, you had so many players right there swimming around the goalkeeper. It was pretty hard to keep track of. But good on this Lady Wildcat defense. Or should I say this Lady Wildcat offense, trying as hard as they can, trying to make everything happen, but just not able to get it into the net just yet. All up ahead again. One-on-one situation, perhaps. Trying to take a shot, and the second save there for the Connell goalkeeper. The reserves so far doing a great job, but you're going to happen to imagine if the Lady Eagles make a habit of this and letting the Lady Wildcat offense being able to swerve, pass, and shoot, you're going to have to imagine that they're going to get one in eventually. Landa to the middle. Verduzco. Esmeralda Ramos had it momentarily, but that went out of bounds as Eagles just hoping to keep the Wildcat Lady offense contained. Landa right back. Nadia Verduzco working in that defender position, sends it right to Jada Ramirez, and we're going to be out of bounds. Julissa Landa. Heinz Cruz. Right back to Verduzco. In the middle of the field now. Nothing being called there. It is Viviana Hernandez, the intended target on that pass. Lady Wildcats will still keep possession. They're going to have a chance here to reset. I mean, already 3 good shots, 3 good attempts there. I mean, they're doing a good job just passing the ball, making sure the dribble stays fluent. I mean, something's going to happen sooner rather than later, the way the Lady Wildcats offense is operating right now. Right back into play. In the middle, and a foul going to be called against the Eagles. And a free shot coming up here. Free kick. Right towards the middle, a cut. Goalkeeper having to come out, and another save there, eliminating the threat. Hey, that's the 4th opportunity there for the Lady Wildcats. I mean, it seems like they're getting closer and closer. Cruz. To Ramos. Viviana Hernandez on that side. Ramos again, Jada Ramirez. Oh, just couldn't have anything there. And now the defense hoping to work through something. Outnumbered now. Eagles trying to capitalize. Wildcats trying to get the threat eliminated, and they do. Just kick it away. There you go. In the middle, Hernandez to Ramirez. Ramirez trying to keep it. Has a shot. Oh, can he do it? Oh, no. I mean, that is the 5th opportunity again. Ramirez, it's going to be her 3rd time having a shot there. Couldn't get one off, unfortunately. But what a good way to start this first half. Landa. There's the Lady Wildcats trying to keep this one with Cynthia Lusatero.
Don't let him receive.
Lady Eagles right there. Landa kicks that one and out, and it's going to be another reset here for Connell. Wildcats are just doing everything possible right now.
You first.
3 defenders in the area. taking that one away. Verduzco up front. Ramirez with an opportunity at it. Up ahead. Hernandez. A one-on-one opportunity. Perhaps shoots, and an offside call first. You know, sometimes it's just, at this level of soccer, it just can be hard to tell where you're at on the field. You feel like you have just a free opportunity, but lo and behold, you don't have a defender that should be right in front of you, at least partially. Thankfully, the professionals making some adjustments to the offside rules in terms of where your body has to be positioned at, and there, the ball in danger. On the Wildcats side, Michaela Torres having to come out, kick this one away. Cruz. Ramos. Oh, and a shove there. Is anything going to be called? And it is. Foul there on the Connell Lady Eagles, so the ball will go right back to the Lady Wildcats.
We got a yellow!
Lady Wildcats hoping to clear this one out. They do. Unlucky bounce. Landa with the kick. Right there. Nadia Cisneros. Now Cruz in the middle of the field. Trying to find a teammate. Finds Landa. Trying to work around McGrary. Cisneros. Ball still in danger. Nettles. To the middle, Viviana Hernandez coming up. Cruz puts a leg in there, header towards Ramos. That ball being set all the way back towards midfield, past midfield now. That ball will be out of bounds off of McGrary, or should I say off of Landa. And ball is out again. Great play there from Cynthia Lucatero. Landa, header there, giving no opportunity to the Connell offense. I got Cisneros right back to Verduzco, and it's going to let that one roll out. Coming up on 10 minutes remaining here in the first half. Corner kick, and Michaela Torres with her first save of this contest. Great awareness by her. She knew she needed to be quick with that, and she knew exactly where that ball was headed. What a great play by her. First save of the game for the Lady Wildcats. Landa making a dribble move there. Esmeralda Ramos with the header, trying to find Jada Ramirez. Ramos again up ahead, and a host of Connell defenders. Lady Wildcats trying to keep this alive. Viviana Hernandez there momentarily, and this one's going to go out again. There is Alina Gonzalez fighting to keep it in play. Right back. Good one, and that one off of Landa. Will go out.
Hustle back! Hustle back!
McGrary's been the one getting a lot of work on this side of the field for the Eagles.
Don't let her receive it!
Esmeralda Ramos with a good defense there. Delutero. Landa with the long kick. Viviana Hernandez a little out of position and trying to keep it alive. And a call going to be made there on the field. And it's going to be a yellow card assessed. I mean, it was a pretty good push off there, just shoving your opponent to the ground. And a free kick opportunity. The Lady Wildcats going to hope to set them up for another good offensive play here. Hope to get into the back of the net. Setting everything up. A couple of substitutions in the meantime coming in for the Lady Wildcats. Kicking it in. And third save there by the Connell Lady Eagle goalkeeper. The reserve, as their starter went down with an injury early on here in the first half. Ball being kept alive. And that one will be out of bounds. Right back to action. Ball being kept in play. Eagles.
Good, Olivia.
All in the danger. Ball saved. No goalkeeper header. Oh, look at that. Great defensive effort there from the Lady Wildcats. Oh, and man, that is nothing but luck. You could have said any other team may have put that ball right into the back of the goal. Michaela Torres out of position, trying to make a play on the ball. And of course, you just had your back defensive lineman down there. And she just had to make a play on it with her head. Could not touch it with the hands. Everybody knows in soccer, no hands, no manos. Ramos sending it up ahead, trying to catch up with some speed. That ball gonna be out of bounds now. Both Connell Lady Eagles trying to track it down. Lady Wildcats still finding to keep it in play. You know, Maite de Rodriguez right there had an opportunity. Could have been it was a little tough to capitalize on, but either way, they're keeping this Connell defense on its heels, even though there's no score yet. Ramos right back to Landa and deflection off, and it's going to go to the Connell Eagles, in fact. Wow, but what a great defensive effort there, eliminating the danger. Michaela Torres coming out to try to get a save, make a play on the ball, but being left open. And the Connell Eagles, perhaps you could say, missing out on an opportunity on essentially an open goal. But just as the blink of an eye, a Wildcat defender that wasn't the goalie coming up in there and making a play on the ball, using her head, you could say, literally, and eliminating the threat there. Ball being made play right there. Oh, able to sneak it away. Ball being deflected around. Someone trying to get control. Esmeralda Ramos holding it, shot, and save there. Fourth of the night for the reserve goalkeeper of the Connell Lady Eagles. Ball bouncing around still. And Cynthia Locatero didn't have anything on that one. Just trying to send it up ahead, but a bit of a shank. Out of bounds. First.
It's block ball. She literally kicked it from the outside, dude.
Back to the middle and in play. Ramos with the header. Ball kick back out. Verduzco. And that ball Gonna go back to the Lady Wildcats. Now we're gonna go to the Eagles again. In the middle, Wildcats able to steal that one away again. Fighting to maintain possession, Cruz. Sending it back. Torres is going to be in position here. Luckily, there were a couple of Wildcat defenders there due for an assist on the defensive side. Lady Eagles a little bit of out of position there on the offensive attempt. Lady Wildcats just kicking it away. Hoping to relieve some pressure. Ball right back. And out of bounds. Nadia Cisneros, the closest Lady Wildcat to the ball. Didn't get there in time. Nonetheless, Julia Zelanda back to Cruz. Slips and slides. And Michaela Torres having to come out. Take that one away, kicks it immediately right back to the middle. Under 2 minutes remaining here in the first half. Let's see how much extra time the officials decide to add on to the clock. There were a couple of injuries that took a few minutes or so. But either way, tremendous first half here for the Lady Wildcats, even though there's no score. Fighting for position. Losing control of the ball there momentarily. Sending it right back. Lady Wildcats hoping to keep it in play. Julissa Landa. And what's there going to be? Nadia Cisneros. Pretty much shoved to the ground. No card though. Here we go. Verduzco to the middle. Danger from the back. Landa making the most. Trying to be crafty with the ball. Able to make a defender miss. Shoots middle and fifth save there for the reserve goalkeeper of the Connell Eagles. Right back, and that ball still in play. And that ball out of play still. There's a Cynthia Locatero. Landa to Ramos. Ball high up in the air, that went off. Landa. Right back in. Nadia Cisneros off of her, and I'm gonna go back to the Eagles. Here in extra time of the first half. A couple of injuries tagging on a few minutes for the remainder of the first half. To Ramos, up ahead. Ball still in play, to the middle. And the Lady Eagles just having to kick that one out. I don't know how much time is remaining. Necessarily going to happen. I imagine it's probably another minute or so before halftime. Connell with the huge kick. And they're just going to let that one bounce out. Kayla Torres having to chase the ball down. And unfortunately, they already used up their last reserve ball, so took another minute. Happen to imagine this might be the last possession before going to the locker room. Esmeralda Ramos to the middle of the field, and that is it for the first half. No score, both teams 0-0. Great offensive opportunities from the Lady Wildcats and great defensive stands from the Connell Lady Eagles. We're going to take a break. Be back here on the THS Digital Media Network here in this 1A SCAC postseason contest. Live only on the THS Digital Media Network. Make sure to like, subscribe, and follow, and never miss out on another THS Digital Media event.
Oh, yeah, I seen cookies there, yeah.
Do you coach at the school? Or you just help? Well, it's good in middle school because they can go take the basketball. All Nate said was, "Oh, it's a cute thing." Like that's all he said. And the guy's like, "I can say whatever I want." And he's like, "You turn around and do your job." Like, oh my god, dude. Like, what the heck? It was dumb. That's why I was so glad that we won in overtime. Scoreboard. Robert? No. Hi, Beth. Hi, how are you? Oh, that's a good one. How do you guys know each other? No, we just never saw her. Oh, really?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
That was in...
Okay.
It was in Kirby. Just take the top 10. Yeah. They're just giving them more games.
I don't even know how these guys do it because I know that if we win today, we play Kyrie because we're sitting number 2. Kyrie is number 1 from the East. And so the winner from here plays them. The winner of Kyrie is the cut off and then whoever wins that plays on Tuesday on Halloween. What? Yes. No. Toppin' or soccer?
Yeah.
No, we lost 0-1. That was where Jules broke his.
In there, where are Kyrie?
Remember you guys coming in? Yeah, that's where she literally broke the wrist the first half and she got picked up late. But yeah, we could have won. I mean, it was a pretty good game. Yeah. Oh, and you were telling me.
He sat on the bench for a while and it was a close game. And I was like, get up, what are you doing? And he got, he got up and he was playing, his arm was hanging. He had his arm hanging.
Okay, yeah, you roll.
And he got the last round.
I don't think it's done. No, I think it's still good. Yeah. Well, they'll play it.
And you guys would beat us a little, right?
I left it in there too. They said that's way too long. No, they won't.
I just sent you the graphic.
Tell whoever's in there to give you my purse. It's the Nike Black one that's on the shelf. On the shelf. My purse.
Good effort!
Oh, yes.
Let's go, Toughness!
That lady's tiny. She takes some high shots.
And welcome back. Here's the Lady Wildcats in the first 30 seconds. Managing already to get into scoring position. Header, oh, just off the crossbar. Ball is still in play near the corner.
There it is. Send it to the middle.
Trying to dribble through defenders. Forcing, and ball will be out. Good one there by the Wildcats. Keep the ball near the area, though. Esmeralda Ramos back into play. Cruz. Trying to find her teammate, but lost control of it. Back to the middle of the field. Dribble through to one-on-one situation and going to be called first. A foul versus the Lady Wildcats. Free kick opportunity. For the Lady Eagles. I mean, they just started off the bat like that. The Lady Wildcats, I mean, they're still looking for their first goal of this contest. Of course, everything's still 0-0. Here on this cold Thursday night, about 45 degrees or so. And boy, is it only going to get colder here as this month winds down. Antonio Tony D. Dominguez and the THS Digital Media crew alongside with you. here in this SCAC postseason matchup. Winner of this contest to face the winner of the Kai B Zilla Lady Leopards game. Number 1 seed versus number 4 seed in that one. Lady Wildcats going to kick this one out. Still with it, the ball. Lina Gonzalez closing in. There's Olivia Escamilla breaking that back. In the middle, Cruz. And the starting goalkeeper back out onto the field. Hurt in the first half. The reserve had to play, had 5 saves all to herself. Ball will be out of bounds again. Back to the Wildcats as they seem to be running at a faster pace here to start off the second half. Right back. And Hernandez. Cruz in the middle. Sends it up ahead. Jada Ramirez. Does she have a one-on-one opportunity? She does! And gets it in! Golazo! Jada Ramirez with the first score of this postseason contest. Puts up the Wildcats up 1-0. And what a great read there. And you got to give credit to Cruz keeping the ball alive. She knew it. She never gave up on it. And Jada Ramirez being in the right place at the right time, like she normally is, cutting to the goal, taking it herself, one-on-one situation, and a great outcome there. First goal for the Lady Wildcats here tonight. Jada Ramirez, the speedier, one of the speedier of the Wildcats down there, trying to get to the ball. But this will force a clear out from the Lady Eagles, who find themselves down 5 minutes into the second half, down 1-0. Nadia Cisneros tap in there. Cruz right back. Ramirez. The Eagles right back, and a foul called on the field. Called against the Lady Eagles. Right back to the Lady Wildcats. It won't go. From a little past midfield here on the pitch. Ball again. Landa trying to get to it. Excuse me, that was Viviana Hernandez. Natalia Verduzco almost let that one slip through. Breaking through, Cisneros. Left side of the field. Making a move to the middle, ball deflected. Right back, Ramos in position. Salanda trying to make something happen there. See who they're going to call this ball for. It's going to be for the Lady Wildcats. I mean, the Lady Wildcats are continuing their aggression. No doubt in that. You're going to have to happen to imagine, especially in postseason when anything can happen. They're going to keep it up. You want to put as many of those, you want to put as many scores as you can here in the postseason, that's for sure. And the bounce still remains with the Lady Wildcats. Landa. Right back. Dusko. Ramos coming in momentarily. Breaking away. Good header there by the Lady Wildcats. To the middle. Ramirez. Slipping in. Back to the middle. Ramirez in position. Oh! That ball would have deflected any other direction. Ramirez would have had another opportunity at the goal. Olivia Escamilla. Want to put it right back into play. Ball deflected, still stays with the Wildcats. Still alive, still, and finally out of bounds off of Alina Gonzalez.
Hey, be ready to cut off the angle.
Gonzalez and Gina Ramirez. Playing first effort here as Connell Lady Eagle right there. Getting her shoe tied. And that one immediately going to go out of bounds. Right back to the Lady Wildcats, and they're going to stop time. Substitution now. I see Sneddle's going to be taking a seat along with Jada Ramirez. And for them, Maite Rodriguez and Belinda Cortez. Stolen away by Verduzco. Viviana Hernandez trying to keep that alive. Landa playing hard defense. Lady Wildcats trying to get into the middle. Connell Lady Eagles trying to find some way. Ramos, kick from Escamilla. Tracking it down. Escamilla out of bounds. Good play by her though on the defensive end. Right back into action. Miscalculated ball. Escamilla. Gonna get it now. Torres gonna have to come out of her box. Clear that one out. And again, Torres. Second time that kick, pretty high. Didn't have enough of a chance for the Wildcat defense to see where it was going. To the forefront. And ball again. Almost. There was Maite Rodriguez. Had to handle it for a moment. Trying to find her teammate, Alina Gonzalez. Olivia Escamilla back into play. Esmeralda Ramos. And first save of the night there for the starting goalkeeper. They've used both of them here tonight. the reserve used in the first half, for the majority of it anyways. There's Belina Cortez, couldn't hang on to the possession, trailing on the ground and putting some substitutions in. Coming into the game, Diana Lustre. Ball slipping through, and the goalkeeper coming out and eliminating any threat there. Olivia Escamilla. Esmeralda Ramos kicking it up ahead. Maite Rodriguez. Closest there. They'll give an opportunity for the Lady Wildcats to continue their offensive game plan. Olivia Escamilla. We'll get an opportunity here. Cruz in the middle. Lost it. Lady Eagles with good defense there, kicking it out. Up ahead. Goalkeeper having to come out and eliminating that threat. He's going to kick that one out. Clearing it. And Julissa Landa, closest defender for the Lady Wildcats. That's off of her. Right back to the Lady Eagles. Works there, they lost it. The Connell Eagles, Lady Wildcats closing in on possession. It's so close. That was Maite Rodriguez not giving up on the play, but that ball just a little bit too up ahead. Diana Lustre making a good defensive effort. Escamilla. Inside, no. Escamilla again. All bouncing around there in the middle of the field. Kicked up ahead and right to Michaela Torres. Torres with the kick, and now Julissa Landa handling duties on her side of the field. Trying to weave her way through her player. Up and kicked around. Wildcats still hanging on to it. Once again, out of play. Right back to the Lady Wildcats. Some substitutions coming in now for the Connell Lady Eagles. Eagles haven't had very many opportunities, very many looks near the box, near the goal. The Wildcats starting to warm up a little bit. Viviana Hernandez trying to save it, does. And that ball out of bounds. It's going to give a good, it's not going to be a corner kick, but it's going to be pretty well positioned. Let's see if the Wildcats can capitalize on this one yet again. Esmeralda Ramos working that corner, and the Eagles kick that one out again. Yes, Camillo. Cruz in the vicinity. Trying to reset, kicks it out. Landa, long kick, deflected. Maite Rodriguez trying to close, and again, out of bounds.
Let's go, girls! Look at Esmer! Look at Esmer!
Lustre in the vicinity. And now, evening things up. The Lady Eagles closing. And good defensive stand there from the Lady Wildcats, Cynthia Lucatero.
Scoot back! You don't have to be so close to her!
Lady Eagles with the rare opportunity this far down the field. Trying to get the right personnel in. Yesenia Cruz with the pushing foul going to be called. It's going to give a free kick opportunity
You didn't tie her shoe right!
for the Eagles. This one's a little bit closer now.
Let's go!
Good one, Torres coming out of the box, and a chance to clear this one out. Gets it near midfield. Good one, Maite Rodriguez. Loses control momentarily as Manada Ramos. Viviana Hernandez still with the ball, still alive, cutting through, shot, and second save, third save there for the starting goalkeeper. Reserve already made 5 in the first half. Ramos near the left side of the field. Landa coming up, trying to play some defense, and another foul called. Halfway through the second half of this postseason contest. This is the number 2 seed of the West up against the number 3 seed of the East. Winner will move on to face the winner of the 1 versus 4 seed, Kaibi Bears and the Zilla Leopards. See what happens as there's a substitution yet again. Looks like Lustre will come out of the game. And back in to the contest for the Lady Wildcats, Alina Gonzalez. Opportunity, defense closing in. Torres is going to let that one roll out. You can almost feel like the Connell Lady Eagles are just eking away just little by little right now, getting closer. They're down by 1, however. And maybe the Lady Wildcats need to shore up the defense just a little bit more. Maybe they're going to close out this game winning 1-0, but anything can happen, especially during the postseason. Ball through Cruz. Oh, slipping through. Torres having to come out and laying out for the save there. Back to play, immediately clears it out. Lustre sending up ahead. Yesenia Cruz right there momentarily. Landa trying to weave her way through defenders and working the sideline as Anala Ramos Try to keep it in bounds. Ball being kept in play. Up ahead, another shot. Opportunity, closing, closing, closing. Oh, look at that. And Torres, third save of the game. You know, and they have two players right there. Ever so dangerous, but that defense, not even worried about it. Just playing T-ball. Breaking out again. Maite Rodriguez, Vivian Hernandez. Oh, with the long shot. You know, if she would have waited just a little bit longer, that ball may have gone into the net. But when you're that far away, of course, your shot is going to go into the direction you kick it in, which was, in that case, a little bit to the right. Out of bounds. Olivia Escamilla. There we go. Escamilla right in the middle, header there by the Lady Eagles. Esmeralda Ramos making a move. Verduzco with a nice header there. And possession right back to the Lady Wildcats.
Get to the line.
Viviana Hernandez will take a seat as Jada Ramirez will come back in. Alina Gonzalez. Didn't have enough of a kick. That one, though, immediately going to be kicked out.
Kick it harder.
Hey, that was the right idea.
Communication. Right there.
You got this, Alina. Let's go.
Olivia Escamilla.
Go, Thomas. Stay aggressive.
Scanning the field. Maite Rodriguez. Jada Ramirez. And goalkeeper just clearing it out of there. Oh, Ramirez was just getting to it. She was looking to meet at the point of attack. Another reset, though, here for the Lady Wildcats. Under 15 minutes remaining here in the second half.
Come on.
Because then once they pass it to her,
In the middle, Verduzco with the shot. Pass and nothing. Fourth save of the game there for the goalkeeper. Couldn't save that one. Connell Lady Eagles
yes, Nadia.
gonna have to push this one sooner rather than later. It's time to start to wind down. Julia Salanda right there on the defensive attack. Connell Lady Eagles right back again.
Hustle back, hustle back.
The Eagles kicking it near the box now, inside. The Lady Wildcats trying to eliminate, and no call yet. Nothing happening. Big shot through, and Torres is just going to pick that one up and get the Lady Wildcats out of danger.
Be first to the ball.
there. Lustre. Ramos closing in. Couldn't handle it. Quintero sends it right back to Maite Rodriguez. Ramos. Cisneros trying to get to the ball. Trying to weave her way through this defense. That's going to go out of bounds. Lady Wildcats are going to maintain possession. Back in there. Ramos to the middle. Maite Rodriguez trying to line something up. And Alina Gonzalez in the vicinity there for the Lady Wildcats. Couldn't make anything happen. Olivia Escamilla. Gonna come down.
Give her something. Move around.
Come on, move around, girls.
Escamilla scanning the field, finding the right position.
And then pop it. Let's go.
No limit, trying to find an opening and try to put it in there as soon as possible, and that one gonna go out again, this time still remaining with the Lady Wildcats. We're on a cold Thursday evening.
And pop it. Pop it.
Big shot,
Mano.
deflected. Lustre to the middle. Maite Rodriguez. Want to regain possession. Lina Gonzalez. Verduzco momentarily there.
Get there.
Verduzco try to find Ramirez. Maite Rodriguez in the vicinity, still in play. Ball right back to the center.
Get to the ball first.
Near the center now, right side of the field. Olivia Escamilla right back. Finds Yesenia Cruz. Ramos. Nadia Cisneros couldn't get that one. Lustre though. Shot, two. Oh, Ramirez offsides though. In this contest, under 10 minutes remaining now, plus extra time.
Stars, throw it. Throw it.
The Connell Eagles with the chance to clear this one out. They've been playing a lot of defense here today. Let's see if they have enough to muster up a good offensive stand, and it's going to be called, and the yellow card officially going to be assessed. Looks like it's going to be on Nadia Cisneros. Free kick opportunity now for the Eagles. Nadia Cisneros is going to have to come out. I think that's something coach wasn't expecting and didn't like necessarily. It's going to have to make some adjustments out here on the defensive end of the ball. Connell right into the possession of the Lady Wildcats. Ismaela Ramos was getting up as that ball was deflected right off of her. Keeping him alive, Maite Rodriguez had it momentarily, couldn't hang on, and now trying to dribble through, get something. Escamilla. Quintero. Escamilla again. Slipping through. Alina Gonzalez, middle of the field. Eagles doing a good job. Couple of players there colliding. That ball going to be out of bounds. It's a bit of a hard collision and just your legs are vulnerable in that state. So that is number 4 of the Connell Lady Eagles, Chelsea Ruiz. Collided very hard and is going to come out of this game with a lower leg injury, gingerly walking off. And they're going to carry Chelsea Ruiz with the Connell Eagles off the field. Right back to action for the Lady Wildcats, however. Deflected again. Play in Olivia Escamilla. Been doing a lot of inbound here in this playoff contest. Still in play. Trying to sling it ahead of Alina Gonzalez. Get a little bit of a better position there. As the Connell defender sticking a foot out there. Escamilla to Ramos, makes a crafty move. Tries to get it to center field, and once again, out of bounds. Coming up on 5 minutes remaining here in the second half. Lady Wildcats up 1-0. Not including extra time, of course, which you happen to imagine a couple of minutes are going to be tacked on. Escamilla. Scanning, finds Alina Gonzalez to the center. Viviana Hernandez with the momentary opportunity there. Escamilla trying to gather. Gonzalez trying to handle the ball. Get in there and get the cut off. Good job there by the Lady Wildcats. They're trying to play some good defense, however, called out of bounds first. Sienta Lucatero. Here on the attempted save of possession. Allen deflecting out of bounds. Ball again, Lustre. Maite Rodriguez from the left side. Going to try to cut in, and that ball out. And who is it going to be? There's no call just yet. Looks like it's going to stick with the Lady Wildcats, I believe, and indeed it is.
Come on, Dominic!
So the officials are going to award a corner kick here to the Lady Wildcats. A great opportunity here for them. Get good scoring. Ball still in play, still being deflected around, still hanging around there. Axis. And ball
Keep playing hard.
out of bounds. Still remains with the Lady Wildcats.
Keep playing hard. Hard, hard.
2 minutes remaining. Lustre handling the corner. And out of bounds again. Looks like it's going to be near the corner. And so we are under 2 minutes plus extra time remaining here. Second half. An immediate violation down on the field by the Wildcats. Connell with the chance to change something, get some offensive rhythm. Lustre with the shot. Alina Gonzalez sends it to the middle. Maite Rodriguez in the vicinity again. Lustre taking it away to Esmeralda Ramos. Tries to find Maite Rodriguez on the cut. The Lady Eagles are just gonna let that one go. About 90 seconds or so remaining. We don't know the exact time. Under 2 minutes now, though. Here's the Lady Wildcats are so close to getting a first round win. Ball. Looking around. And Natalia Verduzco. The ball. Lady Eagles stealing that one away. Trying to get it up front, but the Wildcat defense immediately right there. Escamilla. The sideline. Trying to find Elena Gonzalez. Trying to break through there. Jada Ramirez with an opportunity, but couldn't get there fast enough. Or didn't have the spacing to get there, I should say. Under a minute remaining or so. Elena Gonzalez momentarily headed back into play. Escamilla to Elena Gonzalez. Tries to get in the middle of the field. Partially deflected. Lustre trying to control it. Finds an angle. Now right back. Elena Gonzalez. Oh, and a kick just shanked a little bit to the right. We don't know how much time is left. It's not going to be very much, though. Maybe tack on another minute or so. So it has to be from the box. Going to be kicked. Oh, and Hernandez too strong of a kick. Could be the very last possession opportunity here for the Lady Eagles. Nothing called. Gonzalez to the floor, to the grass, to the turf in this situation, I should say. And Bolivia Escamilla. And final time here. Lady Wildcats win their first round matchup versus the number 3 Connell Lady Eagles of the SCAC East. They will move on to the second round and take on the winner of the Kai B Bears and the Zilla Leopards matchup. And we're we're going to see who they are going to be facing here later on this evening, if not tomorrow morning. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, the only score here tonight coming from Jada Ramirez. Great opportunities from her. First round matchup, first round win. Lady Wildcats, they'll have to travel unless the Zilla Leopards get a win up against the Kai-B Bears. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us this Thursday evening. Make sure to like, subscribe, and follow, and never miss out on another THS Digital Media event. Of course, we'll be back here next week with more postseason action, including the girls' volleyball matchup, postseason also for them, and, of course, football. Not tomorrow night, but the week after, or the week Friday after. So, for Antonio, Tony D. Dominguez, and the entire THS Digital Media crew, thank you. Good night, Lady Wildcats. First round win over the Connell Lady Eagles, 1-0. Have a good night, God bless, and see you out there.